Hey, I'm Caleb Freeland. It's been a while since we've done some of this. I wanted to take an opportunity to maybe do a little chair softing here and talk about Nations Cup leading up to it. It's just next week, which is insane that it's already here. And joining me today is Baby Goat, Adam Fairbanks with Team USA. Adam, thank you so much for being on here today. There's a lot going on here. We're going to try and decompress all this stuff. So first off, congratulations for being able to coach another year for Team USA.
Hey, thank you for having me. Thank you for USA allowing me to coach one more year. So I'm appreciative.
Yeah, so let's dig into that a little bit. This is probably the most unique perspective that I think I can ask you as an individual. Team USA, this is their third time coming back. This is your third time coaching, and we're coming off of a win last year. So the stakes are high. You guys are the Giants. What is it like going into this, knowing that everybody's looking to take you off your podium finish from last year?
You know what? I honestly love it. I love it. The world got to see, frankly, how badass we are last year. I was very, very happy with our outcome, obviously, winning it. So knowing that we're coming in as the top dogs, people are shooting for us, takes a little bit of stress off of me. Knowing that teams are game planning for us instead of us having to worry about who's big and bad. And I mean, there's a lot of great teams out there, but it just takes a little bit of stress off. I don't really know how to explain it, but it just feels good going into this, knowing that we're the champions. Not going to take any teams lightly. We're going to come out hitting hard every single nation, not taking it easy on anybody. So it's going to be a fun year, but man, it just feels good. It feels good this year.
Well, good. It's super late, but within that last week, I can still extend my last congratulations of being the champs from last year. And really, I feel the biggest thing about that is you've proven yourselves. You're like, we are the big dogs. We go in there. The first year we placed third, which is huge for a team to show out their first year and get a podium finish. That's no small task. And then the following year you jump 2 places to first. Do you think having that year from the last one, the other teams have gotten the opportunity to try and match your level? Have you guys plateaued, or are you still raising the bar going into this one?
Yeah, great questions. Great question. I think every team is getting better. Every year that everybody plays this sport, you're learning more at tactics and strategies that can be done. Us raising our bar, third place first year, coming out winning it the next year. This year, we want that star again. So I just feel that every team is evolving. Really, you can't. I don't think teams can plateau right now because there's such a learning curve going on right now, and so much that can be done with this sport and this game. So I think every team is just getting better and better. It's just whoever figures out the puzzle first.
Absolutely. Talking about the puzzle, you've played at least 2 games this season so far, or 2 conferences, right, on the West Coast in this layout that they're playing in Nations Cup. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah. So what things are you looking out for most in that field layout? We'll break the mold a little bit. Adam can't see my screen or what we're watching here. I can pull up a layout of the field for the viewers, but in your general sense, what would we be looking at in terms of this field layout that for somebody that's not playing in the game should be like, oh, this might be the more entertaining spaces to watch on the field?
So, yes, we all play on the same layout. but every field plays a little bit different. Like SCA, Extreme, Real Strike. It's the same exact layout, but there's always little tweaks in this. What I feel on every field, snake is pretty important. So I think whoever controls the snake is can be pretty powerful. Other side of the field, you have the plexi. I mean, plexi's the window to the whole field. So I feel whoever can control that is going to be the more powerful team, more aggressive team. To me, I feel NSL is a aggressive type of style is what you want to play. Not always, but I feel the teams that come out and just play aggressive. So for the fans that are watching, look for those 50 pushes off the break. Somebody, going to the middle, somebody making a big move to the snake. I think that's going to be big. Maybe even plexi. Both sides are so dominant, so it's whoever's going to risk it for the biscuit off break, I think, or who can control that off the break. With some good break shooting to maybe get a kill one, kill two off break would be. That's the thing with NSL. There's so many different ways to play this sport. So many ways, defensive, offensively. That's what I love about this thing. That's what I love about it. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry for the weird answer. I was all over the place on that one.
No,
but
I mean, it is a hostile field layout for sure, and it seems like fortune favors the bold in this one. They really designed this year's layout to get players closer and a lot more action on the field.
For sure.
So I'm excited because I think that's really going to play into Nations Cup's favor, and maybe we jumped too fast. I mean, we got right into the meat of it, but Nations Cup is such an important event. I feel like I don't know if there's any other event that I've gone to that has united the country, the world in one sport, in one building for 1 week. Can you speak upon how important this is just in a time where the world feels so divided that we can find something that unifies us a bit?
And it is such a great event. Every year, honestly, just keeps getting better and better. I remember, obviously, my first time going in there was such a great experience. It's hard for me to even talk about it when I walked in there. I honestly get emotional thinking about it. Like it was, I don't even, it's like walking into the Coliseum. It's so much history in that place. And it only gets better. Last year was great with all the nations that come together and everybody plays hard, but everybody's there as a family. No animosity, no fighting, we come out, we play hard, but we leave it on the field. And we're all just family there, trying to grow the sport, trying to help each other out. And that's what I expect this year. This year, we have a few returning nations and stuff like that, a few new nations. And hey, we're all going to help each other out to make sure that this is a good event, because that's what we're doing in the long run. Yes, we're coming out here to play a sport, to win the sport, but it's also to grow the sport and help each other out. And I know that's what it's going to be again this year.
Absolutely. And there's something special too, just being able to say I represented my country playing a game that I love, a sport that I love. So that in of itself is a unique thing. The fact that we have multiple players for Team USA that are veterans that have, hey, I've done this, I pioneered it for Team USA coming in the first year. We have two-time guys coming back in. Do you want to talk a little bit about your lineup that you have for this 2025 Nations Cup?
Yeah, I could chat about that as my technology is going down and everything is starting to mess up on my screens. But I got no problem chatting about my guys. Give me just a minute to make sure I have everything good over here. Yep. Okay. We have a few guys that are returning. If you guys follow NSL USA, any of the roster players, we have two returning captains, Tristan and Bread from East Coast Energy. So those guys, they've done 2 Nations Cups, so this will be their 3rd one also. So those are my co-captains. I'm not going to lie; those guys have been putting in work and helping me out big time. Bread's been doing a lot for us, making sure sponsors are lined up, making sure everything's set up. He knows his East Coast guys, so I let him pick the guys that he thought were worthy or ready for Nations Cup on the East Coast. So I'm giving a lot of credit to Bread. He's helped me out tremendously.
He's got game senses, and I mean, he also knows how to rally his team when it matters most. You know, you're in the pits, the game's not going your way, the equipment's not going your way. It's so easy to get in that sense of like, let's just count this one out, guys, and get back into it for the next round or whatever. And he's like, no, dude, like, get out there. I don't care if you can't even get your gun working. At least put a fake gun out there and be an extra body on the field. A mentality like that is a winning mentality. Those are the kind of guys you want in charge that are leading your boys to another Sunday victory.
Yeah, and that's what I love about him on the team. You give him a pistol, he's one of the best pistol players out there. You give him a rifle, you're like, what the heck? Why is this guy using? Why isn't he using? Like, he's good with whatever you put in his hands. So versatile, and like you said, his game sense. He knows what's going on. He knows when he has to sacrifice, when he has to push. He's a leader out there. So to pick him up again was a no-brainer. That was a no-brainer.
So you mentioned he helped pick out some of the guys on the East Coast, because this, again, is representing USA. So it's airsofters across the board that played in the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. You play in the Western Conference for the players that maybe don't get that side of the game much. Can you talk a little bit about some of the guys that you've chosen from the Western Division?
Yeah, no problem. So obviously I know these guys really well. Let's start off with some of our returning guys. We have Gavin Day, also known as Sweeney. He's returning also for this is going to be his 3rd time to Nations Cup. And I know I'm biased. I know he's on tacos, but to me, he is the best player in the U.S. Not taken away from anybody else, but I just feel that Sweeney is the complete package. His leadership, his brain for the sport is insane. Insane. He knows what to do, how to defeat the team he's up against. He's, to me, honestly, one of the best players out there. To me, he is the best player. To have him come back is amazing. Something
that can go very much underrated or underestimated is seat time. Just how much experience do you have playing a certain role or playing at a certain level? And I know from just chats in the past, Day is also, he cross dips, he plays in the paintball scene and stuff too, and so they're very comparable in certain just gun technique, gameplay experience. So he's getting double duty outside of airsoft. You know, he's going to play paintball, so the amount of seat time alone that he has, let alone fitness too. I mean, if you're playing 2 sports, that's, you know, twice the amount of athletics being required, right? Yeah.
This guy, he's dedicated to his sports. Like you mentioned, he plays paintball. He is probably 5 hours away from Sacramento, and almost every weekend he will drive to Sacramento. Saturday, he's playing paintball. Saturday night, he's playing airsoft. Sunday, he's playing paintball again. Like, he's just so dedicated to honing his skills and just getting better and putting in the work. I've told people that watch out for this kid. He's going to do something big. If it's airsoft, paintball, he's going to be something big. So also his support staff, his family, Bo Jangles, man, that guy, he flies with him all over because, as you know, paintball tournaments are all over the U.S. and Bo's with him. His family supports him. So he's got a great support system that allows him to travel all over the U.S. and even to Europe to play airsoft. So all those together it just makes a great player, and he's a great human being too. He's a good guy.
Absolutely. And you hit a note that I really want to emphasize: support. I mean, these players are playing for USA, but we, the viewers, need to support Team USA. So we need to rally our guys, spread the word, let all your friends know. Pull it up at your local airsoft place. I mean, like, this is going on for 4 days. 2 of those days, you can surely be out there at your local airsoft scene, getting some scrimmages in, but also, in the staging area, watching the game. I mean, this is Team USA. They got to run it back.
You hit it perfect. Like, honestly, like, we are looking at obviously when we're playing, we can't look at chat and what's going on the live stream, but we will see that stuff eventually. And that's huge. Like, just go on there and support us that way by watching. Drop some USA flags. Like, we love that stuff. Hit us up on Instagram and support us and help us. And, just say anything. Say hi, say thank you, whatever. Like, all that stuff honestly means a lot. I know it's hard because it's European time, which is, for the West Coast, it's 9 hours ahead. So Nations Cup's honestly going to start at like midnight.
Yeah.
You know what? Stay up, watch it for a few hours on a Saturday, and try to make sure you're up for the finals, because USA is going to be in those finals. So, be in chat and support us and help us out. Help us with this victory.
Yeah, I know you guys, from my previous experiences at the house between different nights, it's like the amount of time you guys spend watching back footage. I mean, the chat's right there, so you see it.
Yeah.
That it's hard.
Yeah, we come back to the house and obviously watch all of our matches, and we take no time off. We get there, we have maybe a fun day the first day, but it's all business. We're there for one reason, and that's to win. So we get there, we kind of decompress and try to adjust for the time, and then we just lock in and we get serious and watch game footage and stuff like that. So we will see if you put out support for us, we will see it. Like I said, even on Instagram, share a post and do this and do that. Like, anything helps and gets us hyped. Get us hyped.
Absolutely. And I got it pulled up on screen right now, the Team USA _NSL. That is the page, and I'm sure you or whoever is in charge of it will be posting updates on there as the weekend goes on, but also leading up to it. I mean, this is where I, around this time of year, am like watching every single day. First thing I do, I get up, I pull it, I'm like, have they dropped the roster list? Have they dropped the roster list? Because there's a certain day where it happens and you're just like, yes, I get to see all the players come out and who's going to be representing Team USA this year. It's almost like Christmas in a sense of like, there's always this this celebration of, ritualistic in a sense that you do this every year.
Yeah. I know we're a little late on dropping the rosters. We wanted to make sure everything was good to go. There's a lot that goes on to this. It's not like we could just pick people and it's not that easy and boom, here's what we have going on and everything's happy, hunky-dory. No, there's a lot that goes on. Hours and hours of figuring out what works best, who we need, what's going to be the best fit. So yes, it took us a little bit longer this year to get our roster together, but looking at this roster is nasty.
Yeah,
it is nasty. Like, we have guys. Sure, we have a few guys that haven't been to Nations Cup, but they've been playing NSL for a few years and stuff like that. And we have a few of our vets that are coming back. And man, I'm happy to see, because looking at this roster, fits into the play style that I like to coach. It's the way I like to play. Brett picked out some good guys. I have some great guys from the West Coast also coming. We have Jake Mudcat. He's coming back for another year. We have another great guy, Big J from Savage. He's on KSN, plays for Savage during NSL. This guy, his game has changed so much. He's such a great back player, and he's been moving a lot. His communication is top notch. Like, I'm happy about all this. I'm looking at my roster right now. It's going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year.
Absolutely. I guess I really just wanted to highlight this. You're the only other team to ever win a Nations Cup besides Belgium. They won the first two. Yes. You guys won one. An opportunity to tie them in terms of how many have ever been won, but also the first opportunity to run one back-to-back since Belgium's done that. I mean, any remarks on that? That's kind of an impressive opportunity. The gold stars in your park.
Yeah, what Belgium's done is amazing. They've always been such a strong team, great group of guys. I'm happy to be considered in that group of them, to possibly do something that they've done, and to tie them with back-to-back 2 stars, 2 wins. So to be able to do that against these teams is not easy. So I'm very happy to even be able to think that that's an opportunity for us. I know that's what we're going to do. We're going to come back. We're going to play just as strong, if not stronger, and get that second star. But just to be able to do something that only one other team's done is a good feeling.
It's no small feat. It's an endurance, 4 days of straight battle.
It really is.
I wish you the best, Adam. If there's anything you want to say, I'll give you this last little moment to talk to your players, talk to everybody watching. The other teams, I'm sure they're listening in too, but also your viewers, your fans, Team USA. So the floor is yours if you have any final remarks.
So yeah, first off, I want to thank our sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't be possible, or it would have been a lot harder. So I want to thank Vinci for everything that he's done for us and helped us get over there. Carbon, once again, coming back this year, fully decking us out, going to make us look good. So shout out to Vinci and Carbon. Wouldn't be possible without our fields, our NSL fields. So thank you to Lenny and Danielle over there at Extreme Airsoft in Rhode Island. Troy and Elise at Sac County here on the West Coast. Without these fields, we wouldn't be doing this. We wouldn't be playing this. So I want to first off thank all of them. Everybody who's ever repped in an NSL event. It's kind of thankless. You just get yelled at all day. So anybody who steps up and refs, thank you to those guys. Once again, I know I didn't shout out all the players on the team, but looking at this roster, we have some nasty players. I mean, we have Kodak coming back, Hollywood, Matty Ice is coming back again. Big J's a new player. We have Bandit this year, Levi. So some new players that are hungry and willing to learn. I'm stoked about that. We have a little wild card up our sleeve with Matt the Gym Rat. He's a paintballer, YouTuber, influencer. He does some great videos. He's going to come out and see what our airsoft style is about and tournaments. So I'm stoked that he gets to see that. It reminds me of back in the day when we had HK come out and play second to none back in the day. And it's just good to, start bridging the sports a little bit because it's so similar. So it's good that we have him coming out and he gets to see it and he's probably going to put together a good little video. So thank you to them and all that. I want to thank my wife. Without her, man, like I said, I always feel I'm not the greatest coach. What I do good at is I know how to put good players around me, actually great people around me. With all this greatness around me, it makes me look that much better. So I surround myself with greatness, and that's what we have this year. We just have greatness all around from our sponsors, players, support, everything. So I want to thank everybody that's, supported us, not just this year, but every year.
Well said indeed. So best of luck to you, Adam, your team, and hopefully you guys can run it back. I'm looking forward to see it all unfold. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for having me on here. And once again, thank you for what you're doing also.
Absolutely. Guys, that was Adam Fairbanks with Team USA. They are going to be rocking the Nations Cup this year, so make sure to go out and support them. It is coming up quick, and you can find all that information on nslsports.com. I'm Caleb Freeland, and go play some airsoft.
Hey, this is Kirsten Hudson from South Africa, and you are watching Nations Cup 2025.